Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I am Tommy Burton, and today we're going to be talking about Big Star Third, one of the strangest albums. Release date technically March 18th, 1978. It's complicated, what you could say about this album. And so, where do you start? Big Star was a Memphis power pop band. Never had any kind of commercial success, and released a couple of albums on the fledgling, at best, Ardent label, which was a subsidiary of Stax Records there in Memphis. But those albums fell through the cracks, but built quite a cult following. Well, what happened? The band kind of was falling apart. So Alex Chilton went into the studios at Ardent there in 1974 and started working on this album. Now, Ardent did create this test pressing for the album, but there was the album was deemed really uncommercial and never saw the light of day. Now, they were in the studio with Jim Dickinson, James Luther Dickinson, another Memphian. And a lot of people felt like Alex was purposely sabotaging the songs. I think he really become very disillusioned with the whole music scene and was trying to pursue something completely different. So he was kind of very flippant in the recording sessions and trying to figure out what to do. And Jim Dickinson just out of thin air kind of made it happen, which made for an interesting pairing. And I think because they just, Jody Stevens, drummer, and Alex of the band, they just kind of started to drift apart. Alex started to focus more on his solo career. So the sessions just kind of died, or they flowed into Alex Chilton's solo stuff. And so, based on sort of cult buzz, the album was finally released in 1978 on PVC Records. Now, the thing about the first two albums, Big Star albums, is pretty conventional power pop. Now, Chris Bell, one of the founding members of the band, after Alex had joined, that first record, #1 record, very tight, pop, rock kind of harmony, that whole thing. The second album, Radio City, kind of frayed. You can start to see a little loose. This album takes it to a whole new level. Some of these songs just kind of just absolutely fall apart in the middle. It's just a mess. It's a messy record. And it's probably why a lot of people are really mixed about this. There's Big Star fans even that feel like, this is taking it to a whole new level. It's just decadent, and it just feels like, what's going on here? And so fans of that sort of polished sheen of the first two Big Star records are going to be shocked by the sound of this. What I find really interesting about this album, it's so influential and so big. This album sounds like it could have come out in 97. It sounds like a lot of that sort of lo-fi or indie rock kind of thing. Now, that's not to say it's just a cruddy recording with a bunch of cruddy stuff. There's some really, really beautiful songs on here. Holocaust is just heartbreaking and just tears you apart. Kangaroo, weird, wild stuff, but I mean, just an experiment, just an assault on the ears. But you do have these sort of classic, sort of poppy Big Star songs that they were known for, like Thank You Friends and Jesus Christ. Blue Moon, absolutely beautiful lyric by Alex. So don't get the impression this is just like this thrown together, crazy sounding, record. But it is dark and it's kind of scary. And I love it for that reason. Big Star's Third. What do you think? Comment down below, like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's TommyBurton75. I will see you again tomorrow. There's a big announcement coming on January 1st for Daily Records, so stay tuned for that. And I look forward to sharing that with you. And I'll See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.